is Night 447. Today we'll do function for these fancy buttons in here. So let's begin. First of all, in the codes, in the graph, I think we already have that. We'll need this. This is a function we created to call the beaten up game instance and get the number of players. Okay, I think we created it on our previous video, and it is in here. Get n player instance. Okay. So let's back to design and let's make a function for button clicking. So I'll select the button in here. We can unlock the button until you click on it. If your button is locked, select share one. Just click on the lock in here. So we can go to the right in the details, and on click we'll click on this plus button here. Okay, we will click on it and our function to button click is appearing. Now we can go to the codes. First of all, I need to create some functions. Let me create the select player function. I'll go to functions in here. In this plus button here, I will click on it, and new function appears for us, but I will rename it to select player function. Okay, this is the select player function name. Now I will cast to beaten up the game instance. I will get game instance. And I will get selected playable char. Get selected playable char. Okay. And I will set array element to like this. The index will put it in here, just dragging and drop. Let me make some things more organized, and I think we'll do the same. Okay. Let's see if the function is showing the way that I want to. Select player function. Okay, it's not working the way that I want, because I need to make something like this. Just go in here in inputs and select bypass by reference, make it false. Okay, so I can change our character in here. I will delete it for now. I will create another function. Actually, I will create macro. I go to macro plus I'll name it load level. Inside this macro, I'll put not or get. No, it's not that. Get any player instance. I'll put this get on here. I'll create a branch. And I'll make a verification. Just for see where's my variables. Okay, it's in here. We get the current player select. Be sure the current player select default is 1. It needs to be 1 because 0 is index. We're not working with index in this variable. We're working with the number of players. So current player select is the player 1. We will make a verification if is greater than current player select. It will do some codes in here. I'll get the current player select again and increment it. Then we can link on the outputs. In the false, we'll do the same, but I will do the same in here. Pull it, but we need a code to work when the number of players is greater than the current player. So we'll put the open level in here. Open level is two ways to do the open level. It's by name and by object reference. I prefer by object reference because when you change the name of your map, we don't need to fix nothing. It will work fine. So I'll put the what's the name of the level? Let me see. First level. First. Okay, let's point it in here. Our first level map. Nice. Let's back. I'll close this, and this. Okay, this is our function of your button. So let's put the codes in here. For this example, I will make this do once because I will make the characters selected just one. You can't select. I don't want to make your select player white male for player 1 and for player 2. So the do once you will make that. This will guarantee that you pick a different character. I go to pick current player select, get, and I'll switch on it. I will do switch on integer. Okay. I will click on add the pin, add pin, add pin. Remember, we're working with a number of players, not index. So our first player or player 1 in here is the player 1. So the code goes here. And for player 2, the code goes here. If you're creating a selection screen with more characters, we can put another in here. Okay, I don't do this. Let me see. let's put our select player function that we created for player 1. Now we need to put the index 0 to player 1 and the item white male because we working with the button of the white male. Okay, so in the player 2 here, if player 2 is selecting, let's Ctrl C, Ctrl V, set it to 1, link that. The character is white male causes the same button. Okay, and now we can add our load level macro. I'll put the load level in here, and the same we do in here. Okay, white male. I just create a comment with C and put it white male. So I will create some kind of indentation in here. This is select character codes. I'll make it a little bigger. And I'll put it like this, so that way I will understand what I'm doing when I reopen this project. And now we go back to the design, select your next button that is blue male, and on click it, you click plus, move it in here. I will copy. Okay, I can copy all. Just let's not copying it. Blue male, the ones in here we'll change it to blue male, in here too blue male. Okay, compile, save, and we'll do the same. Probably you don't have this green charter, but you can put your own charter or put nothing. You don't need to put it in here, but if you have for testing or any other thing, you create in here, clicking the button, and we'll copy the code. I'm making a little mistake, just copying that. Don't worry, this is green. Green male. I'll set it in here. Okay, I'll go back to the design and white female, go in here, plus button, let's copy, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, don't worry what this, but you can delete, and white male in here, compile, save. Now the blue female, on click it, you can click in here, let's put it in here, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and we'll link it in here and select this blue female. I need to change the names, but I need to change the names so I don't get lost. Blue female, white male, gray male, blue male, white male. Okay. White male, blue female. Okay, index 0, index 1. That's the way that you want to be. So let's go to second part, that is configuring the another level. Well, to configure another level, it's important that you have a little reference, so you can open this menu in here. That is the demo menu, and in the play you have the codes for spawning characters. We can use this on our new level. Okay, we can do a reverse engineering in here to understand what it's doing, but I'll show you what you need to do. Let's go. And first of all, you need to open the level to make the codes. So you go to Mapped, File, Open Level, and we open this Mapped first level. Okay, click in here, open it. Okay. After we created our level, or when you open it, you don't need more this player spawner, because we will do it with the codes. There's many ways to do this, but I think spawning the player spawner is better. So let's delete, and we'll create it in the codes. So for this, you go to Open Level Blueprint, and in the event begin play, we'll do some codes in here. Event begin play. Okay, we have our begin play. I will put a little delay in here to make sure that all we set in the beaten up game instance go correctly, and then we create a sequence. You can click S and click and create a sequence like this. So we can do the reverse engineering in this widget in here, that will be in the beaten up user interface and menu demo level. But if you don't want to understand all these things in here, I will make it simple in our level. Let's go. First, we need to spawn a player spawner that will make our player 1 spawn. So in the index 0, our first player will spawn spawn actor from class, and this class is a player spawner, BP player spawner. Okay, we can do some codes in here to pick up our game instance as beaten up game instance. If you don't have this code, this code here, it's a function stored in a library, but it's very simple. It's a cast to beaten up game instance and get game instance, and it returns the value of has beaten up game instance. So you can replace it for this code if you want. If your project is not updated, let me back in there here. So it will get our beaten up game instance, and as our beaten up game instance, I'll get selected payable char, and since we're working with player 1, we'll get index 0, get a reference or a copy. We work here. Okay, something is missing. Okay, this spawn. This spawn location, spawn transform is giving us this error. You just need to split, and in the collision handle, but put it in the try to adjust location, but always spawn. Okay, compile, save. It will spawn it in the center of the map by default. We can use location if you want to, but it's not important, because when you spawn, it will pick the camera location and spawn on this point in here, right here. Okay, and for our spawner to make it work properly, you need to tell it to spawn generic player. Spawn generic player. I'll put this get in here to make sure that it's work well. Okay, this is for player 1. Now for player 2, we can do the same. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Let's link the second line in here. So in this case, we'll get the index 1, ID to spawn 1. Okay, now we need to put some codes to make our camera work, camera and life bar work properly. And so I will pick on it and get all actors of class camera actor 1. Since we have only one camera actor 1 and we get all actor of class, we can get the index 0. Get a copy and set beaten up active camera. It will work to make your camera don't have any issues. And the last code, you put it to here. We can update life bar on player created. This is another function that we have on the function library. If for some reason this function is not appearing, probably you have old version, but if you double click, you can see this code here. is just simple. Actually, we cast to beaten up game state and get game state, and on beaten up widgets, it get beaten up widget on the game state, and call this function on player created. This will make the binding of codes for your character in the HUD. Okay, so let's back to the codes. Okay, we have set it our 4 codes in here. I'll save that. After that, it's saved. I'll go test it. If I play this stage in here, we'll do nothing. But when we open our select screen, let's open the level, open level here, map select screen, open. I will test it in here. Just playing. 1 player, let me do player mail, blue mail. I click. Then after the little delay, the player spawn. Okay, it's working. And I'll test again, but 2 players. I'll put blue male player 1. Remember, we make it do once, so I can't select the same character for 2 players. So I'll pick the green male for player 2, and here we are. Is for now is this. I'm still working on the update. A lot of things I'm doing in this update, adding this green character in here, making the grab attacks, animations, and I think it worth it. Okay, so I thank you for your support. Please join the Discord server, is in the link below. And see you next time. Goodbye. Stay tuned.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bora! Hora do show!
Helicopter, helicopter.
And welcome to the unreal world.